If you zoom in at the top of this list, you'll see Caleb Williams, who led the league in being sacked last year with 68 sacks. The next highest person is CJ Stroud with 52. That's 16 more sacks than the next highest person. That's an astounding number for a quarterback to be sacked in the NFL. And take it, he's a rookie. So with that being said, the Chicago Bears saw a need. They really started addressing it in free agency, and they hit it hard. Let's take a look at what the Chicago Bears did in the free agency period to totally revamp and try to protect 18 from being sacked 68 times again in this upcoming season. Welcome back to More Sip to Tally. Let's dive in. The Bears finished the season with Coleman Shelton playing guard. He had a 66.4 PFF grade, 26 pressures allowed, and 1,121 snaps. That's a good amount of snaps, which is defined, but still. Replacing him, they brought in Drew Dalman. If you all know the center, which was an upgrade, 78.8 PFF grade, only 10 pressures allowed. Didn't play as many snaps, for whatever reason. We understand why. But Green, again, upgrade, change. We understand why, to keep Caleb off the ground for that absurd amount of snaps. Going to the next position up front. Again, they revamped the entire guard center guard combination. Let's move on to the next position in front of Caleb. Jake Curran in front of Caleb. This is what he finished the season with. 45.8 PFF grade, 15 pressures allowed, and 260 snaps. To replace him, Joe Thuney from the Kansas City Chiefs. Super Bowl winner, moved around a little bit, bumped out, and I think played a little tackle for them last year to when they didn't have tackle. Had an 80 PFF grade, 35 pressures allowed, and 1,288 snaps. There's a asterisk beside that 35 pressures allowed. And I'm going to tell you why. Because 17 of those 35 pressures allowed came in 2 games. 7 of them came against Cleveland and Myles Garrett. And then 10 of them came in the Super Bowl. So half of his pressures came in 2 games. So if you take those 2 games out, he allowed 18 pressures in pretty much 18 games, which is one pressure a game for a guy that played that many snaps. And really, the bulk of his pressures and the bane of his existence was Cleveland, which is Myles Garrett. And then the Eagles, when we saw what the Eagles did to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. All right, the next person that finished the season in front of Caleb, Matt Pryor. Now, Matt, played a significant amount of snaps, played over 1,000 snaps, had a 69.9 PFF grade, 24 pressures allowed, again, in 1,005 snaps. Now, this one may not look like an upgrade, but it is, because this guy is reunited with his old coach. Jonah Jackson was in Detroit with Ben Johnson, and he gets to come back from the Rams to go to Chicago and reunite with Ben Johnson, where he had success in Detroit. And Jonah Jackson has a 67.6 PFF grade, 9 pressures allowed, and only 267 snaps with the Rams. But again, that camaraderie, that knowing the offense that Ben is probably going to put in, that's going to be an upgrade over what Matt had right there. And so they've really taken the necessary steps to try to put a formidable offensive line in front of Caleb. I think Ben does understand what he has in Caleb. Also, that he understands that he has a guy on a rookie contract. Let's go out there and put the necessary pieces in front of him to maximize that rookie contract before the offense has to flip. So the Bears have taken the necessary steps to protect Agent 18. And let's see what comes out of it, man. So salute to the Bears for recognizing what they have and trying to take the steps to maximize their rookie quarterback. This is Coach Evans with another episode of More Sip to Tally. I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and love.